Hello, welcome to our podcast, episode 95 on the Orville. So, today I'm going to talk about the Orville and its 3 seasons so far. And the Orville is like Star Trek but funny. Well, there are some more serious, moments, but it would be classified as comedy, but there are some actual deep, thoughtful, things in the episodes, so it's a mix of comedy and serious stuff. So yeah, the Orville's a really good show, and you know it really it is shows like how the world could potentially be in the future if we were to you know um you know you know have space travel, and if there are other intelligent life forms out there, you know you know if there's aliens out there, you know how it may go down, you know you know because there's a lot of stuff to it, and relations can be hard depending on how an alien's culture is, because it could conflict with our culture. And yeah you know you know the Orville is a very interesting show, and you know it's funny, it's sad, it's happy, it's everything a good show should be, and I'm excited for future seasons, but at the time of recording I don't know when that'll be. Maybe by the time this comes out, maybe I'll have an answer. But yeah, the Orville's pretty good, and I definitely recommend watching it. And and it has a pretty good theme. The dun 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 dun, ba 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 ba, that was my best attempt at um you know it's pretty good, and definitely I recommend watching it. And a lot goes on, especially between the Union and the Kaon, all sorts of stuff in the Mocklands as well, and it's very intriguing. Also the Krill as well. So you know, you know, a lot of interesting stuff goes on, and my god, there's the goddamn flood. Well, they seem similar to the flood. They're parasites that take over the host's body. So basically a flood. Um, um, and those might be a problem for, later seasons. Because so far they've only shown up once, but they could become a really big threat if there's more of them. You know, you know, because they could basically take over all organic life, basically the flood. The Kavon don't really have to worry. They're like, we're robots. They're not interested in us. Like, literally one of the creatures goes up to Isaac and like sniffs out like like sniff sniff sniff, like, but doesn't get interested in Isaac and just moves on, because the Kaon, are robots, so they're the only ones that will technically be safe from it. So my predictions are for season 4, whenever it does, come out, is that most likely eventually the Krill and the Mocklins will have to, side with the Union because the threat of, basically space zombies, parasite things, I mean, they're not zombies, like, they're their own species, but still they're basically parasites that are rewriting the DNA and the body structure of any organic life it comes into contact with, you know. So yeah, it's basically the flood. But I guess less space zombies and more space parasites, I guess, but still very deadly and very, excuse me, from burping, very like vicious and, basically bad news. So yeah, predictions for season 4, eventually, their god turn their front to fighting a different war, They will have to fight a greater enemy, otherwise they may all get turned. And then that means the Kalon do get technically what they want. If, you know, the the space parasites win, is that with only space parasites left, you know, technically they have the right to, wipe out organic life, because, you know, if they so choose to, like, like, damn, the humans and all the other alien races are dead, so are the Mocklins and Krill. What should we do now? I guess we'll just do what we were gonna do originally and wipe out all organic life so Kaon can spread, to different planets and, expand infinitely across, the cosmos, and eventually Kaon would basically become like a, robot empire, sort of. Hopefully, at least there may be some other intelligent life. Hopefully, the space parasites. So hopefully they'll remember, what they learned, from, the humans, and be like, okay, maybe not all biologicals are bad. Now we've dealt with all the space parasites, no, biological life is bad. So these new guys that we found, now we're expanded a lot. We'll be friends with them, and hopefully they won't be bad. And if they are bad, then, well, the Kaon have the right to, fight again. Hopefully it doesn't keep ending up like a domino effect and, everyone thinks they're the bad guys where really, they're trying to reach out and it just keeps dominoing and dominoing until eventually the whole universe is nothing but the Kaon, And yeah, basically all organic life is basically gone. But yeah, anyway, I'll end this our podcast. So yeah, thank you all for watching this our podcast, and yeah, um, until next time, peace and thank you for watching.